What's up, everybody? Welcome back. So today is the day that we get to unveil our Unified Scale Automotive Content Creators group build for this year. No, last year? This year? I'm still a little bit confused by that. This year's... Anyway. So we all know that Matthew from Model Car Videos, he was the one that got to pick this year's group build. It was the 55 Ford from Monogram. Now, particularly me, I had a blast with this. I stepped way out of my comfort zone on it. I did some things that I don't normally do. I did some hacking and slashing, and cutting styrene. I might have even glued my fingers together, possibly. But I'm happy that I did it. I learned a few things. I could do some stuff better. But like I said, this is the first time I've ever gone this far into cutting up a kit. So before I turn the camera around and show you, I have a makeshift thing set up here. I gotta do a better job at this. But anyway, I have a couple of things I'd like to say. First off, thank you to the guys that have been putting on this group build. This group build is a staple for me. As long as there's a Usacc group build, I will be participating in it. I know there's a lot of stuff going on right now with people. The hot topic is group builds as of late, and some of the group builds are being canceled for this year, and a lot of people are talking about how there's too many group builds, but this is a staple in my mind. So, second, I used a lot of aftermarket parts. So right off the bat, I want to say thank you to Iceman Collections. They supplied quite a bit of this build for me. VCG resins. I also got a few pieces for this build specifically from Josh over there. And Jay's resin wheels. I got the wheels and tires specifically for this build from that eBay site. So thank you to those guys. Also, before I have the camera flipped around and I don't really have an easy way of showing you, I want to talk about what I painted it. And show you. So the body itself, I used Tamiya AS20. That's insignia white. That's an aircraft color. I used that, and I used TS8 Italian red on the chassis and the little bits and bobs in there. The interior, which you won't be able to see very well, I painted with like a flat craft apple red, and then I use something like this for the pattern. This is washi tape. This stuff works really good. You just cut the pieces you need to fit. I did the door panels in the seats, and let me see if I can actually find. I can't actually find I think I don't have any more of the pattern that I use. But anyway, you just cut what you need, you put it on the part, you burnish it down with a hobby grade Q-tip, and there you have it. You have a patterned seat or dash or door panels or whatever you want to do. So, yeah, that's about it. So let's flip the camera around. Let me show you how this thing came out. Like I said, I'm really happy with it, and I'm finally happy to be able to show it. So give me, I don't know, it's probably going to take in real life, it's probably going to take me like a half an hour to get this set up, but it'll be about 2 seconds and we'll be back. Okay, and we're back, and it's the next day. No, just kidding. That only took about 10 minutes. Okay, so are we ready? Let me see if I can pull this cloth off here so that, without breaking anything. There it is. All right. So, like I said, super happy with the way this came out. So a little bit about it. So we've got it's obviously the Monogram 55 Ford. This is the Street Machine, a street rod version. The chassis. The full chassis is from Iceman Collections, as well as the supercharged 429 engine that's in there. I will show you that in a minute. Let's see, Jay's resin wheels and tires. Those are painted with a Tamiya silver from the rattle can, and then highlighted with the black wash, Tamiya black wash. On the inside, we have the VCG resins shifter and steering wheel. I used the seats and the side mirrors from the AMT 21 Dodge Charger. And I added, oh, that's all sticking up, there we go. And I added a custom 3D printed tailgate that a good friend of mine gave me. You'll see that there's electric fans that are also in the grill. Those are from that 21 Dodge Charger as well. I added custom smooth front and rear bumpers. So the rear bumper is the rear bumper from the truck. It's just de-chromed, sanded down smooth, and kind of glued to the rear fenders. Tail lights are out of an AMT big rig kit, believe it or not. The front bumper is something that I had in my parts box. I don't even know what it is, but it was the right width and height-ish, and it had the right look that I was going for, so we threw it on there. Those are like headlights from the Revell 29 Ford, de-chromed, painted silver, and flipped around to give it that like bullet cover look. What did I do to the body? So I accidentally removed the line that goes here. So we're going to call that a custom filled seam, because I didn't. I probably should have left that on there. But anyway, remove the door handles, remove the wiper blades, smooth the raised ridge on the hood. Also, I had to do some sanding. It doesn't exactly fit very well, but we got the hood sucked in as tight as we could get it to fit. Let's see. We'll lift this kind of bed covery looking thing off. When it comes around, we'll pull the hood off, and alright, so let it spin for a couple more revolutions. I smoothed the firewall. I used basically sheet styrene, heated it with a lighter and dented it in so that it would clear the supercharger there. Just glued it in place so it would give the appearance of a smooth firewall. Alright, so let's shut this thing off and lift the truck up. I'll show you the chassis. So there is the Iceman Collections chassis. It's cut, you have to cut it to fit the wheelbase, so we cut it, glued it there and there. I took these extra pieces and kind of added them there. They're kind of ugly. Like I said, there are some certain things on this that I would have done differently. Now that it's done, it's something to learn from next time. I think it just would have looked a little bit cleaner, but and you can see underneath here there's airlines that I ran, anodized red airlines. Those are going to the front airbags. Flip this back over here. So the bed, you can see what I did with the bed. So there's a fuel cell that I had in my parts box. This stuff for the air tank setup right here, I also had in the parts box. That's a fire extinguisher from a Pro Stock kit that I added some pieces to make it look like an air pump. Compressor, I mean, not a pump. I'm a dope. And this is an air tank that I had from, I don't remember where, but I have 3 of them. They're in the stash anyway. And then maybe you can see, it's hard to see, but anyway, you can possibly see the pattern on the seats inside. And there is the Iceman Collections supercharged 429. Now, with the chassis that we have, it didn't, the engine fit, but the exhaust wouldn't, because the chassis is in an aired down position. Like, just, that's the way it's printed. So those are the headers that came with the engine. I just flipped them from side to side and upside down. And then I took some solder and kind of bent up my own exhaust in the back there to kind of resemble an exhaust. You can kind of see it up in there. So there we have it. That is that. So let me flip the camera around and I'll say goodbye. Okay, guys, there you have it. There's my contribution to the Unified Scale Automotive Content Creators group build for this year. Again, I had a great time. I want to say just one more time, thank you to everybody that's responsible for making sure that this group build happens every year. I want to say thank you to everybody that helped me with the build as far as supplying me the stuff. There was, Mark at Hobby Nut Models and Joel at Iceman Collections, Josh at VCG Resins, whomever, Jay, I assume, that makes Jay's Resin Wheels. I love that. So I got a stack of his stuff, wheels and tires. Those are all just awesome. Thank you to everybody. So, well, that's it for this year, guys. I cannot wait. I don't know who's going to be picking next year's kit. I don't know how that process happens. But I'm sure whoever does it is going to be, do a great job picking the kit, and we're going to have fun with it. And I already can't wait to participate in this and next year's group build. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.